Hello guys, today in this video I like to show you how to validate time in Python Tkinter. That means how we can make sure that the data entered by the user is in correct format. For that, let's get started. Now, firstly, I'll create one file, Python file, and uh, here, here I'll create the library to validate the time. Uh, so for that, I'll import re random module, regex module, and I'll create one function, validate time, and I'll give here one parameter time. Okay, now regex is equals to re dot compile, and here I have already one regex for the time that I'll enter here, and here I'll write if uh, re dot full match is regex comma time, then I'll say time result is equals to true. In else, I'll write time result equals to false, and in return I'll just say time result. Okay, now I'll create one GUI here. GUI. Okay, for that I'll import Tkinter. From Tkinter, import all class GUI test. I'll initiate the class using init function here. Self.root is equals to root, and I'll write here root. Okay, I'll write if name is equals to main, then root is equals to tk, and here I'll write GUI test root, means root dot main loop. Now I'll run this file here. Okay, here I have my GUI. Now I'll give the title of my GUI. Okay, CE Learning Studio. I'll give the size of my GUI dot geometry 500x 300. Okay, this is all. Now I'll give one text field and one button. For that, txt text field is equals to entry self.root. Okay, I'll just give the font for it to Times New Roman 16. Okay, txt field dot, I'll just give the place, x is equals to 100, y is equals to 20. Let's check it. Okay, here I have one field, and now I'll give one button to validate the time. Btn equals to button self.root, give text equals to enter, and I'll give the font Times New Roman 16. Okay, now btn dot place x is equals to 100, y is equals to 150, maybe, not sure. Okay, 70. I'll write just 70 here. I'll click. Okay, this is my bottom. When I'll click here, then it will just validate the time, whether the time is in correct format or not. So for that, I'll give one function here, def check time. Okay, for that, at first I'll just this time I'll write the time result is equals to, I'll call this function here. Okay, now here I'll write time is equals to txt field dot get, and here I write time. Okay, now I'll say if time result is equals to true, then it will show one message. For that, from Tkinter import message box, I'll write at the above, and here I'll write message box dot so info e learning slash the time is in correct format, otherwise it will show in else. I'll just write message box dot show warning e learning, please enter time in correct format. Okay, now I'll just give the command argument in my bottom for this function and I'll check it. Okay, enter. I'll just enter. It says please enter time in correct format. Now I'll write data. Okay, please enter correct time format. Now I'll write 01:23 p.m. and enter. The time is in correct format. That's all for today. Thank you.